All right, good morning. We'll try it again. My name is Paul Murray, and I'm a pastor, and I'm also a soldier, retired. I want to talk about the last, since 1959. That's a little over 60 years ago. And I want to talk about is what happened to this country and what it has caused. And here's the thing. Y'all sit there and think, wow, we control everything. The people are powerful. Oh, no. They are. They're really supposed to be the power in this country. But you see, there is one that is more powerful. One that is more powerful than the president, than the Congress, than the Supreme Court. And that is the Lord God Almighty, Jesus Christ, and He is powerful. Those in power in Washington, D.C. cannot stand anyone that has more power than them. So it started in 1959. They instituted the Department of Education. They did this supposedly to make education the same nationwide and to make it better. In fact, what they did is ruin the country. The first thing they did was they removed the Ten Commandments that were posted in every public school all across the nation. But you see, God terrified them, and they removed God. They removed His social values that are listed in the Ten Commandments. They removed them. They removed the 1 minute of prayer. They removed, God help them, they removed the Pledge of Allegiance, a pledge to the flag of the United States of America, the greatest country in the world. They removed it because it said one nation under God, not one nation under Congress, not one nation under the president, one nation under God. And they can't have that. They removed the Pledge of Allegiance. It continues. And if they wanted to put something, change something, you know how they do that? I want you to think now. They hire somebody with a degree, and says, well, you can't do this. You can't hold the child back. You know what makes a child study really, 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 really hard in school? The fact that if he doesn't make the grade, if he doesn't learn enough to be advanced, he'll be held back a year. And boy, you watch a person study to make sure they're not held back. And it worked. For for hundreds of years it worked. They changed that. Now you can't be held back. Why should I learn to read? I'm going to pass anyway. Why should I learn mathematics? I want to pass anyway. Writing. Yeah, you know what? Second, third graders learn to print. Huh? Second and third graders learn to print. Cursive? Oh my goodness, they can have cursive. Yeah, now how are they going to sign a contract? How are they going to sign a driver's license? How are they going to sign an ID card? How are they going to sign a check? They can't. They can't. Because they can't write in cursive. They can't even sign their names. It's about control. It's about control. And it continues and continues and it continues. All of this because in the Pledge of Allegiance, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it's formed, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Indivisible, undividable. Well, they can't have that because they have to divide the country, and you idiots have allowed this to happen. All of this trash they come up with. Critical race, the worst things ever happened to this country. It divided this country worse than anything in the world. There's only one race, and that's the human race, and we're all the same. We all bleed the same red blood. But they wanted to divide us. They started critical race. And then, gender. Oh, gender junk. Oh, that trash, and that's what it is, trash. There's only two genders. God only made male and female, period. That's it. No more. None of the rest of that trash exists. And if somebody with a doctor's degree thinks he's smarter than God, that's what's wrong. And it continues. All of this, what do they call it? Woke ideology is trash. We are being led. We are being led by Satan. This country is now under an emissary of Satan. His name is Biden. And also members of the Senate and the Congress, the Democratic Party especially, and a lot of Republicans that backed them are emissaries of Satan himself. That LBQ, whatever, they praise Satan, not God, Satan. All of this was started to divide the country. There's a saying, united we stand, divided we fall. They want this country to fall, and you have allowed that to happen. Your children now, that's right, they're brought up with no moral values, none. They think going out and killing people is wonderful. Murdering people, that's wonderful. Hey, why not? They're brought up with video games showing them killing people. Oh, no problem. They get up. Little life. No. Real life, they don't. They die. But you see, they removed the Ten Commandments. Thou shalt not murder. They removed them because they want to destroy the country. You people are being led to the slaughter, just like sheep. Just like sheep, you are being led to the slaughter. And you, the people, have allowed it to happen. You know, when I put this together, I got to put this in here. When I put this together, I got out of hospital in February. I spent 6 months, 2 months of that in a coma. And I was supposed to die, but I lived. And I woke up and I got out of the hospital in February, and I think it was May. I started having nightmares of the country, of where it was being led. Now, my bed is very high. It's a high bed. It's called a sleep number. It's very high. And I had such a nightmare that I actually fell out of bed. That's how bad this hurt me. And what you have done to this country, no, not what you have done. No. You haven't done a thing. What you have allowed to happen to this country is a disgrace. Because you're all sheep. And you don't have the guts to stand up and speak for yourselves. You have to be led to the slaughter. In my own personal opinion, Biden, the Democrats, a lot of Republicans, the Department of Education, the IRS, the FBI, all of them should be brought up on charges of they have tried to destroy the country. That is treason. All of them. Bring them up on charges of treason, because that's what they deserve. You check back in Joe Biden's history, you'll find that he has been pushing this agenda for his whole time that he's ever served in the U.S. government. You'll find it. It's there. I'm not lying. So please, what I'm saying, wake up. Wake up and realize what's going on. And start screaming and yelling, and let's change it. You know that little thing about don't whoop your child's butt? I had my butt whipped with a belt, whipped with a switch. I had it whipped with a hand. Didn't hurt me. I haven't spoken to anybody at all that got their butts whipped that it really hurt them. Oh, it hurts at the time. Boy, it stings. You don't think you ever sit down. But it never really hurt them. And they learned right from wrong. They learned proper morals. They learned all this. And you people have destroyed a country and destroyed generations because you believe idiots. Anyway, for all those, the LBQ, whatever, and for everybody else, I love you. Be cool, be good. Let's change the world. Uh-oh, got to push the button again.